Good morning and welcome to today's Crypto News Podcast. I'm joined by my co-host and we're excited to dive into the latest market moving stories. We've got a packed show for you today with Bitcoin volatility taking center stage.
That's right. Bitcoin is trading near $100,000 and the market is on high alert. We'll break down the key drivers behind this price action and what it means for investors.
But before we get into that, let's take a quick look at the current coin prices. Bitcoin is at $96,041, up 0.06% on the day. Ethereum is trading at $2,625, up 0.69%. And XRP is at $2.41, down 0.12%.
It's interesting to see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin today. We've been seeing a lot of interest in the DeFi space, and Ethereum's network effects are really starting to pay off.
That's a great point. We'll explore the DeFi theme in more detail later in the show, but for now, let's focus on the big picture. China has reignited trade war tensions, and this is having a ripple effect on global markets.
Yes, the trade war is a major concern for investors. It's not just about the economic implications, but also the potential impact on global supply chains. We've seen how this can affect the crypto market in the past.
Absolutely. And speaking of global economic trends, the U.S. is reportedly set to introduce a sovereign wealth fund. This could have significant implications for the dollar and, by extension, the crypto market.
A U.S. sovereign wealth fund would be a game changer. It would give the government a new tool to manage its finances and potentially stabilize the dollar. But it also raises questions about the role of fiat currencies in the global economy.
Exactly, and that's where crypto comes in. As we've discussed before, the rise of decentralized currencies is in part a response to the limitations of traditional fiat systems. We'll be exploring this theme throughout the episode, so be sure to stick around.
And don't forget, we'll also be diving into the latest coin prices and market trends, from Solana's 2.8% gain to Dogecoin's 0.77% increase. We'll break down what's driving these price movements.
All right, that's a quick overview of what's on tap for today's show. Let's take a closer look at Bitcoin's volatility and what it means for investors.
Sounds good to me. The $100,000 level is a major psychological barrier for Bitcoin. If it can break through and hold above this level, it could be a bullish sign for the market.
But as we know, the crypto market is notorious for its volatility. So, what are the key drivers behind this price action, and how can investors position themselves for success?
Well, that's what we'll be exploring in the next segment. Stay tuned.
We were just discussing the importance of user-friendly wallets in the crypto space, and it seems like Phantom is making waves as Solana's most popular crypto wallet. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I'm not entirely familiar with its features.
Yeah, Phantom is definitely worth exploring. As we've seen with the growth of cryptocurrency adoption, the need for secure and easy-to-use wallets has become increasingly important, and it looks like Phantom is trying to fill that gap.
Building on what we discussed earlier about the importance of self-custody, Phantom seems to be offering just that, a self-custody cryptocurrency wallet that gives users full control over their assets.
Exactly, and what's interesting about Phantom is that it's a multi-chain solution. It supports not just Solana, but also Ethereum, Base, Polygon, and even Bitcoin. This is huge for users who hold assets across different chains.
That's really impressive, and it looks like Phantom has built-in features like send, receive, buy, and swap, which eliminates the need for a centralized exchange. This makes asset management seamless for users.
Absolutely. Phantom launched in 2021, and since then it's gained a significant following. I think part of its success is due to its user-friendly interface and the fact that it's mobile.
Speaking of user-friendly interfaces, I've been hearing a lot about the importance of design in crypto apps. Do you think Phantom's design has played a role in its success?
Definitely. I think design is often overlooked in the crypto space, but it's crucial for adoption. Phantom's design is clean and intuitive, making it easy for new users to navigate. And with the rise of crypto adoption in the mainstream, design is going to become even more important.
That's a great point, and I think it's interesting that Phantom is being touted as Solana's most popular crypto wallet. Do you think this says something about Solana's ecosystem as a whole?
Yeah, I think it does. Solana's been gaining traction as a fast and scalable blockchain, and Phantom's success is a testament to that. It's also worth noting that Phantom's support for multiple chains could help drive adoption across different ecosystems.
That's a great point. And finally, what do you think the future holds for Phantom? Do you see it becoming a major player in the crypto wallet space?
I think Phantom has a lot of potential. With its user-friendly interface, multi-chain support, and self-custody features, it's well-positioned to become a leading crypto wallet. And as the crypto space continues to evolve, I think Phantom will be an interesting one to watch.
We were just discussing the current market trends and how some of the top coins are performing. It's interesting to see how Bitcoin has been holding steady above $96,000.
Yes, and Ethereum is also doing well, up 0.69% at $2,625. It's clear that investors are still bullish on these top two cryptocurrencies.
Building on what we discussed earlier about institutional investment, it seems that sovereign wealth funds are starting to take notice of Bitcoin's potential. There are reports that some of these funds are eyeing Bitcoin opportunities, which could be a significant development for the market.
That's a great point. If sovereign wealth funds start to invest in Bitcoin, it could bring a new level of legitimacy and stability to the market. And with the current price of Bitcoin, it's not hard to see why they're interested.
Speaking of price, let's take a look at some of the other top coins. Solana is up 2.08% at $198.30. And Binance Coin is up 4.11% at $625.86. It's clear that the market is still volatile, but there are opportunities for growth.
And it's not just the top coins that are performing well. Some of the smaller coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are also seeing significant gains. Dogecoin is up 0.77% at $0.25, and Shiba Inu is up 2.2% at $0.00.
That's right. And it's worth noting that some of the stable coins like USDC and USDS are holding steady, which is what you'd expect from a stable coin.
Yes, and it's interesting to see how some of the other coins are performing. For example, Litecoin is up 3.84% at $106.25, and Bitcoin Cash is up 1.9% at $324.43.
It's clear that the market is still complex and multifaceted, but there are opportunities for growth and investment. And with the potential for sovereign wealth funds to enter the market, it's an exciting time for cryptocurrency investors.
Absolutely. We'll continue to monitor the market and bring you updates on the latest developments. For now, it's clear that the market is still dynamic and full of opportunities.
And it's worth noting that some of the newer coins like Sui and Ton are also performing well. Sui is up 2.39% at $3.03, and Ton is up 0.62% at $3.76.
Yes, and it's interesting to see how these newer coins are fitting into the larger market landscape. We'll continue to track their progress and bring you updates on their performance.
That's all for now. We'll be back with more news and updates after this break.
I think one of the more fascinating stories we touched on today is the concept of earning real Bitcoin by playing this gem mining game, Idle Mine. It's almost too good to be true, right? Play a mobile game and get paid out in actual cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and it's not like this is the first game to do this either. Fum Games has a whole series of these Bitcoin earning titles. It raises an interesting question about the role of crypto in the gaming space and how we're going to see more of these kinds of projects pop up.
Exactly, and I think we touched on this earlier in the show when we were talking about the gaming industry's increasing interest in blockchain and cryptocurrency. These games might seem simple or even mindless on the surface, but they're actually a pretty clever way to onboard new users into the world of crypto.
That's true. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of earning money while playing a game? It's a low-risk way for people to dip their toes into the crypto space and get a feel for how it all works. And who knows, maybe they'll get hooked and start exploring other aspects of the ecosystem.
And it's not just about the individual players either. These kinds of games can also help drive adoption and increase overall awareness of cryptocurrency. If we're going to see mainstream adoption of crypto, it's going to be through applications like this that make it accessible and fun for a wider audience.
Absolutely. So what are your final thoughts on this? Do you think we're going to see more of these kinds of games and apps in the future?
I definitely do. I think this is just the beginning of a much larger trend. As the crypto space continues to evolve and mature, we're going to see more and more innovative applications like this. And it's not just limited to gaming either. We're going to see crypto being integrated into all sorts of different industries and use cases.
That's a great point, and I think that's one of the key takeaways from today's show. The crypto space is constantly evolving and surprising us. Whether it's through games like IdleMine or other applications, there are always new and interesting ways that crypto is being used.
And as we look ahead to the rest of the week, I think we can expect to see even more exciting developments. The market is still looking a bit volatile, but overall, I'm bullish on the prospects for crypto in the coming months.
Same here, and I think our listeners should be too. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. We'll catch you all in the next one.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for all the latest updates and analysis from the world of crypto. Until next time, stay crypto.
Stay crypto.